Okay, so I recently said on Twitter I was going to show off all the books I ordered with my birthday money. So first off, these four came to begin with, but this one was also part of these four in the order. It just got shipped different. This is Aguaviva by Clarissa Specter. I've been wanting to read this one for like months now, and I've gotten some into it. It's really fucking good, man. The prose is beautiful. The ideas are amazing. Yeah. So next we have The Passion According to G.H. by Clarice Lispector. It's another Lispector novel. This one I've already read. I just want my own physical copy of it because I didn't have one and I wanted one. So yeah. And then we move on to the next one, which is Thomas Mann's The Magic Mountain. Now, if you've watched my Echo series, you might have noticed me mention this novel, and that is because it is my favorite novel currently. I've already read it, obviously. It's my favorite novel currently. The ideas it expresses and the way it expresses them is so fucking good. I can't recommend this one enough. In fact, I'll probably do a review on the ones I have read here eventually on my channel. Here we have Swan's Way of Marcel Proust. Big in aim in like literature. It's book one in his In Search of Lost Time series. It's a 6-part book, but it's in different volumes essentially. So that's like the first 4. And then this one came the day after. William H. Gass's The Tunnel. This one is about like a college dude, like a college professor dude, who is trying to write the introduction to his novel on like Hitler's Germany and all that shit. But he ends up writing this really long thing about his own life and reflecting on his own experiences and bullshit like that. So that's that one. Then we move on to the next package that came, which was these two. Hernando Pesoa. Pesoa is the Book of Disquiet. Now, this one is a book full of aphorisms that he wrote under his heteronym. What was his name? I think Bernardo Soares. I don't quite remember, but I think that's who he writes this under. Yeah, Bernardo Soares. Essentially, heteronyms are like a more advanced version of a pen name, an alias. Like they have their own life, their own interests, their own writing. It's interesting to read Pesoa's life story. You should do it. Next, we have Don DeLillo's Underworld, which is a fucking amazing book. I've already read this one, but I wanted a physical copy because, yes, it's a thick boy. It's over 800 pages. And I also have a review of this written out, and I'll probably put it up in the channel eventually, who knows. So, yeah, that one is mainly about, like, the review will talk about it. Next, we have these 4, which all came in by themselves. So first, Ulysses by James Joyce came. I haven't read these 3, but Ulysses is obviously one of the greatest works of modernist fiction ever written. But if the title essentially is what it is, it's a novel following like the storyline of the Odyssey with different characters and everything. But as you can see from these here, there are 18 episodes in the novel, and each one is named after a character or event in the Odyssey. For instance, episode 1 is Telemachus, and there's the oxen of the sun, there's Cyclops, there's the Stragoans, so it definitely goes there. Next came the The Karamazov Brothers by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I don't know if that's how I pronounced it right. But this one is about, like, three brothers, I think, obviously, that have to deal with their father's death, basically. I haven't read that one either, but I will. And this is another James Joyce novel, A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. This one follows Stephen Dedalus, a character who reappears in Ulysses, and this is apparently like this is like a prequel to it because it kind of opens up the world of his writing and makes it easier. So then, after all of those, we have the one I got yesterday at Ollie's. Bought it with some birthday money I was sent. The rest of these I ordered off online. The Rise and Fall of Dodo. It's really interesting so far. I'm on like page 100 something. This is like the only one here that's like regular old fiction, not literature, but whatever. Everyone needs that eventually. But yeah, reviews for, well, Underworld, Passion GH, Magic Mountain. Well, Magic Mountain, Passion GH, Underworld, those will all be getting reviews on the channel soon, or eventually, I don't know. Because I've already read them all, and I've written out the reviews, and they're good reads. So I just need to make them into videos and add to the playlist, you know. So that'll be nice. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, whatever.